No, you're all right. So now we're getting on to the subject I want to talk about the most tonight. Vontaze Burfict. First, I'm going to go ahead and let you hear.
Huh.
I want to hear you, the modern fan, tell me why he deserves an entire 1 year suspension.
Well, I'll tell you what, Vontaze Burfict, he's been suspended multiple times, almost 10, if not 10, for PEDs, for suspensions. This guy has a track record of doing terrible things in the league. He almost ruined AB's career. I mean, AB did it on his own this time, but he with a hit. Um, what he did to Doyle was he led with his head with a spear of his head, and he folded Doyle. To me, it was a terrible hit. So I'll tell you what. I like your standpoint. I don't think it's just as the Raiders fan put. I will say that I like your standpoint, your viewpoint there. But Burfict, I think, deserves to be suspended. Now he will appeal. He won't be out for the entire year. But what bugs me is if it's continuous, what are we gonna have to do to get this guy out of the league or to learn? Is he gonna have to ruin someone's career for us to actually learn? I think this season, this 1 year ban is warranted. I do.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say about this is if it's multiple offenders, there's multiple offenders on some defenses that I don't want to talk about because I'm not going to be mean about it, that are PED users, and they keep getting suspended for 4 games, and 4 games, and 4 games, and 4 games. Well, they're repeat offenders too. Why aren't they getting a 1 year suspension? Because they're literally cheating. They're using steroids to try to get in better shape. They're trying to use stuff that's illegal and against the game to get in better shape. Why don't they get longer suspensions if he's getting this long 1 year suspension? And the other thing I want to bring up is the hit on Josh Allen. I feel like there should have been a fine on that because if we're going to give this guy a 1 year suspension, you're not even going to throw a fine at the guy who hit Josh Allen. That's horrible. The hit on Marcus Peters
Yeah.
was the hit on Marcus Peters was targeting. He came at Marcus Peters and targeted him because he just got a pick six. He targeted him, he led with the helmet, and he hit him in the helmet, and all they did is fine him 28K. No suspension for that one, but you want to give this guy one
Yeah.
year? I understand that, yes, he's had a few suspensions here and there, and he is a very dirty player. And that wasn't maybe the best hit. And maybe, just maybe, it wasn't the best idea to wave at the fans and laugh at them when you got ejected. That didn't make things look any
Mhm.
better. That kind of makes you look like a savage. Maybe you should have just put your head down and ran off the field. That maybe.
Yeah, that was bad.
So, in my personal opinion, I don't even think a 1 year suspension should have ever been warranted or brought out. I think an 8 game suspension is the most you could ever ask for someone to hit like that. It was not near as bad as the Marcus Peters hit, and we're not talking about the Marcus Peters hit. We're not talking about the suspension. All we just now found out was about the $28,000 fine. I feel like
Yeah.
that's it's two different ballparks there because the
Yeah, that's true.
targeting. It was targeting. All right, so
Yeah. Yeah.
let's go on to Thursday night football now, and we'll getting back to Mark.